Hey folks, I've got another military ration for you. We're getting into some cold weather where I live, sort of getting into winter, and so I figured it would be a great time to check out one of these Norwegian Arctic Field Rations. So it's coming right up here on Kitbashed Survival. So what I've got here is menu 19 of the Norwegian Arctic Field Ration. High nutrition meals for personnel in challenging situations. This is 1,300 calories, and menu 19 is the creamy pasta with pork. They've got the contents down here in multiple languages. So it's got creamy pasta with pork, oat biscuits, a protein bar, an energy drink, liver pate, spicy sauce, a spoon, disinfectant wipe, a Ziploc bag, coffee, and chewing gum. It's got a best before date of May 2023, and I'm filming this in November of 2021, so it's still good. Real field meal, produced in Norway by Drytech AS, and there's the nutritional information. Now it says 1,300 calories up here, but when you get down into the details, it says there's actually 1,266 calories. 307 grams net weight, 58 grams of fat, 18.8 grams of saturated fat, 139 grams of carbohydrates, 51 grams of sugar, 9 grams of fiber, 41 grams of protein, and 7.8 grams of salt. The front label here is the only label. There's nothing on the back, as you can see. So let's crack this open. There it is. So it looks pretty simple. Got our disinfectant wipe. Got some spearmint chewing gum. Cranberry protein bar, real, on the go. 28% protein. Not bad. And then we've got some liver pate here. Nice little girl on the front. Is it liver pate or is it girl pate? And then we've got our coffee. Polder Mill Colombian freeze-dried instant coffee. Nice. Spicy sauce. I like that. And then we've got our main course, our creamy pasta with pork. Real taste, real energy. We'll take a closer look at this in just a minute. It's freeze-dried. Here's our oat biscuits. They seem to be relatively intact. Got our spoon. And then we've got energy drink with a taste of lemon. Real, on the go. And on the bottom, we've got a Ziploc baggie, which is nice. Means you've got some storage. All right, here it is all laid out for me. I'm gonna eat this pretty much in the order that I would eat any other meal, so I'll start off by making the beverages. Now, one nice thing I noticed is that they actually give you 2 spoons, and that way you can use 1 spoon for your beverages and 1 spoon for your food. There they are. Well, they're not very strong. Okay, never mind the 2 spoons idea. Okay, so not very strong. They're definitely not like the US MRE spoons. Fortunately, I have another spoon here, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. All right, so we'll start off with the energy drink with a taste of lemon. All right, I'm just gonna put this in a cup. Might be a little easier. All right, it says to use 3 deciliters of water. So 3 deciliters is about 10 ounces of water. I'm just going to eyeball it. Let's kind of like Gatorade. All right, let's see what you taste like. That's pretty good. I think I might add a little more water. That's pretty tasty. All right, now we'll make some coffee, and to do that, I need to heat up some water. And while I'm at it, I'll heat up the water for the main course as well. And while we're waiting for that water to heat up, let's check out this cranberry protein bar. There it is. Looks pretty good. Let's give it a bite. It is good. I like it. It's almost like a Rice Krispie treat with cranberries in there. It's pretty sweet, but it tastes good. There's that coffee. And we'll go ahead and open up these oat biscuits as well. Corny Sibas. I'm probably pronouncing that all wrong. Profits for Kavli go to good causes. Crunchy and sweet oat biscuits. And I'm assuming these are meant to be paired with the liver pate. I gotta say, the little girl's face on the liver pate is slightly disturbing. Oop. Making a mess. Oh yeah, these are all crumbled up. I was afraid of that. Well, here's a piece of one of those oat biscuits. Go ahead and taste it. It's good. It does have a little bit of sweetness to it. These are really good. It's oaty, but it's got a sweetness to it. It reminds me of something I've had before, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. But I do like it. All right, this water is just about ready. It's too bad these are all broken up. Oh well. All right, our water is done. I gotta say, it's really hard doing this in a confined space. Everything tends to fall off the table or slide off. It's not as easy as it looks. I think I might have added a little too much water, but oh well. There's our coffee. I'll let that cool down for a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and add the water to our main course, the creamy pasta with pork. It's interesting that they have a checklist here for halal, vegetarian, gluten-free, and lactose-free. I guess they offer meals with all of those options. That's pretty cool. So to make this, they've got it set up pretty cool. You tear here to open it up and fill it with water. And then when it's done, you tear here again to open it up and eat it. Kind of neat. See if we get a hiss. Oh yeah, nice hiss. I had to say it. Nice and vacuum sealed. That's great. All right, so there's a fill line here. So I'm just gonna eyeball this. When it comes to these freeze-dried foods, it's always best to start off with too little water and then add more if you need it. rather than adding too much water, and then you end up with a soup. There's what it looks like while I'm mixing it up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and close this up. And we'll give it a few minutes to get nice and cooked, rehydrated, and warmed up. So we'll come back to that in just a minute. Now, let's see what we can do about these oat biscuits. I'm going to pour them out on a little plate here. And we'll open up this liver pate. There it is. Let's give the pate a taste. Mmm. That is delicious. Tastes exactly like a liver pate should taste. Pate is one of my favorite things in military rations. Unfortunately, the US MREs and stuff never have pate. So you have to go to the foreign MREs and the foreign combat meals and so forth, like this. You know, Russia and France, Norway. All right, I've made a little oat biscuit pate sandwich. I'll give that a try. Mmm. That is so good. The pate goes so well with these oat biscuits. I hope that's how you're supposed to eat these. That's how I'm doing it. Tastes great. Mmm. That is amazing. I mean, the oat biscuits are good on their own, but you put this pate on there and you get the subtle sweetness of the oat biscuits with the savory taste of the pate, and it is dynamite. Man, that's good. I've always been a big fan of pate. In fact, I've got a case of it in my pantry right now. It's pate that I got off Amazon. It's made in Croatia or somewhere. It's really good. Outstanding. I could eat this all day. Try another bite of this protein bar. And let's try some of the coffee. There it is. Mmm. Great coffee. You know, I usually don't drink my coffee black. I like to put cream in my coffee, but this is really good. Nice and smooth. I like it. It's great. Everything so far has been excellent. I'm really excited to see how this pasta with pork is going to turn out. So let's get into that now. Now on the bag, it doesn't say that you have to wait. It just says add hot water and enjoy. But I'm used to freeze-dried food when I go camping, and you always have to wait about 5 or 10 minutes for it to get all soaked into the food. But it's looking pretty good in there now. So let's do this right. I'm going to close it up here. And then right here is where you're supposed to tear when you eat it. And I imagine they do that so that you're not having to dig way, way down with a relatively short spoon. Makes it a little shallower, and that way you can get to that food a little easier with that spoon. So there it is. Creamy pasta with pork. It smells delicious. I can't wait to try this. Get a little spoonful here. Wow, look at this. They've got these big chunks of pork in here. And then sort of a hollow pasta. It's not spaghetti. I don't know what kind of pasta that's called, but I see some carrots in there, some red pepper. Boy, this looks delicious. You can see that big chunk of pork there. There's some more pork on the underside of the spoon. Let's give it a try. Oh man, that is outstanding. Holy cow, that's good. I love how big these chunks of pork are. I mean, they're not kidding around when they say creamy pasta with pork. It's creamy like they say. The pasta is cooked perfectly. The pork is tender. It's flavorful. I love this stuff. Now, let's try adding this spicy sauce. I think that's going to be the icing on the cake. Smells like hot sauce. Go ahead and add all that in there. And give it a stir. All right. With the hot sauce. Or spicy sauce, I should say. Oh, wow. That spicy sauce takes it to another level. This is absolutely delicious. Wow. This is honestly one of the best freeze-dried meals I've ever had. And I've had a lot. I could eat this every day. I mean, this is so good. You could almost get this at a restaurant and you might not know the difference. I mean, obviously you probably would, but look at those big chunks of pork. Man. I'm about to inhale this entire portion. Boy, I tell you, those Norwegians, they sure know how to make a great Arctic field ration, that's for sure. Everything here is great. All done. Polish that off, and everything else as well, except for these crumbs. And to tell you the truth, when I turn off the camera, I'm probably gonna pour these into my hand and just eat them like a caveman. Well, let's wrap it up by trying the gum. Looks like we got 2 pieces. There they are. It's soft, not too hard. Nice, pleasing spearmint flavor. Nothing to complain about. All right, so there you have it. The Norwegian Arctic Field Ration menu number 19, the creamy pasta with pork. In a word, this was delicious. Every single piece of this ration was delicious. But let me know what you think in the comments below. For now, that's it. I'm Eric Siegel. This is Kit Bashed Survival. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.